Most people who spend thousands on a luxury watch are making a mistake they will not realize for years, until the day they try to sell it. Because here's the truth the watch industry does not want you to know. Some of the most famous, most advertised, most desired watches on Earth lose more than half their value the moment you walk out of the store, while a handful of quiet, unglamorous watches hold their value, or even climb, for decades. Today, I am showing you 10 watches you will regret buying, and 3 that are worth every single penny. What makes them a trap, how to spot the difference, and exactly which watches a smart buyer chooses instead. Number 1 on the regret list is a brand almost everyone recognizes, and almost no one should pay full price for. Stay with me, because this could save you thousands. Number 10. The fashion brand watch, Michael Kors, Armani. Guess. Fossil-made designer labels. These watches sell on a name that has nothing to do with watchmaking. Inside, almost every one is an inexpensive quartz movement worth a few dollars, wrapped in a case that carries a $200 to $500 price tag. The markup is not paying for engineering. It is paying for the logo on the dial, and the resale value is brutal. A $300 fashion watch is worth almost nothing the day after you buy it. If you want a fashion accessory, fine. But do not mistake it for a real watch, and never expect to get your money back. Number 9. Invicta. Invicta built an empire on looking expensive for cheap, which sounds great until you understand the game. They produce enormous, flashy watches that copy the look of luxury pieces, priced to feel like a deal after a huge discount. But the perceived value is an illusion. The build quality is inconsistent, the movements are entry-level, and the resale value is close to zero. People buy them thinking they are getting a $1,000 watch for $200. In reality, they are getting a $200 watch that will always be a $200 watch, at best. Number 8. Movado. The museum watch, with its single dot at 12, is one of the most recognizable designs in America. It is also one of the most overpriced. You are paying $500 to $1,000 for a simple quartz watch, whose main feature is a minimalist dial. There is nothing wrong with the design, but the price has nothing to do with what is inside. And like most fashion-leaning brands, Movado watches lose the majority of their value immediately. You are buying a look at a mechanical watch price. Number 7. Hublot. Now we move into real luxury and real traps. Hublot makes bold, expensive, heavily marketed watches that can cost $15,000, $20,000, $30,000. The problem is resale. Hublot is famous in watch circles for losing value faster than almost any other luxury brand. That $20,000 watch can be worth a fraction of that on the second-hand market within a few years. You are paying enormously for marketing and hype, and the market does not agree with the price once you try to sell. If you are already rethinking a watch you were about to buy, subscribe, because the next few are the ones people regret the most. And number 1 is a watch millions of people own. Number 6. Breitling. Certain models. Breitling makes genuinely well-built watches, but some of their collections are priced far above what the market will pay you back. Buy the wrong Breitling at full retail, and you will watch a large chunk of that money evaporate the day you leave the boutique. The lesson with Breitling is not to avoid the brand. It is to never pay full retail, because the second-hand discount on many models is steep. Number 5. Tag Heuer. Tag Heuer is many people's first luxury watch, and that is exactly the problem. It sits at a price point where you are paying a luxury premium, but the resale behaves more like a fashion watch. Many Tag models lose 40 to 50% of their value quickly. It is not a bad watch. It is a bad investment at full price, and most buyers do not realize it until they try to trade it in. Number 4. The smartwatch as a luxury purchase. This one is different. An Apple Watch or its rivals are genuinely useful, but understand what you are buying. It is an electronic device with a lifespan of a few years, not an heirloom. The battery degrades, the software ages, and in 5 years, it is obsolete. Spending money on one for the function is reasonable, but treating it like a watch you will keep or pass down is a mistake. It has a built-in expiration date. Number 3. The pre-owned watch with no papers. This is not a brand. It is a trap that costs people the most. Buying an expensive watch secondhand without its original box, papers, and service history is how people end up with fakes, stolen pieces, or Franken watches assembled from mismatched parts. The watch may look perfect. Without documentation and a trusted seller, you are gambling thousands of dollars on trust alone. Provenance is not optional at this price. It is the difference between an asset and an expensive regret. Number 2. The limited edition you paid a premium for. Watch brands love the word limited. Limited edition, special series, anniversary model, all designed to make you pay more and buy now. But most limited editions are not actually rare, and most do not appreciate the way the marketing implies. You pay a premium upfront for exclusivity that the resale market simply does not reward. Unless a piece is genuinely verifiably scarce with real collector demand, limited usually just means you overpaid. And number 1, the wrong Rolex, bought at the wrong price. Rolex is the most desired watch brand on earth, and that fame is exactly why people get burned. In recent years, hype pushed some buyers to pay huge gray market premiums, thousands over retail, for popular models. Then the market cooled, and those inflated prices fell. People who bought at the peak, out of fear of missing out, are now sitting on watches worth less than they paid. Rolex is a genuinely great brand that holds value well, but only if you buy the right model, at a fair price, not a panic price. Paying double retail because everyone else's is the single most common expensive mistake in the entire watch world. So, after all that, what actually is worth buying? Here are 3 that a smart buyer chooses. First, Seiko. Seiko makes some of the best value watches on the planet. Real mechanical movements, excellent build quality, and prices from under $100 to a few thousand. Dollar for dollar. Almost nothing beats it. You are paying for the watch, not the marketing. Second, Tudor. Tudor is owned by Rolex, built to a similar standard and priced far below it. You get much of the Rolex quality and durability without the Rolex premium or the hype tax. For many buyers, it is the smartest luxury watch you can own. And third, the Omega Speedmaster, or a classic time-and-date Rolex, bought at fair retail. These are watches with real history, real demand, and a track record of holding their value for decades. Bought sensibly, they are the rare watches that can be worth as much or more years later. Here is the rule that ties it all together. A watch is worth buying when you are paying for what is inside and behind it. The movement, the build, the history, the real demand. It is a regret when you are paying for a logo, a marketing campaign, or a wave of hype. Learn to tell those two apart, and you will never overpay for a watch again. Which of these were you about to buy? Tell me in the comments. And if you own one of the regrets, do not panic, tell me the model, and I will tell you what it is really worth. If this saved you from a mistake, subscribe, because next week I am exposing the watch brands that are quietly ripping off millions. I will see you in the next one.